What's up, everybody? New Suit Fitness back again. Today we were doing another New Suit Fitness 30-minute workout with my boy Jacob. He's getting his warm-up in right now with his little frog squats, stretching out those hamstrings. We're gonna go through 6 rounds, 6 movements, 3 rounds. The first round, we're just gonna burn through the workouts with the TRX suspension trainer and the YBells. Shout out to TRX and all that they do for us. We're gonna be kicking some butt today using these things. So Jacob, we're just gonna jump right into it. The first thing that we're gonna do today is a lunge to squat, okay? So again, TRX is super versatile in the fact that you can start low, meaning you can be regressed and then increase it. So everything that you do depends on the strap level, so the resistance and how far away you stand under the suspension trainer adds to the difficulty, right? So it's very good for regressed movements, and it's also good for explosive and strength training movements. So you're gonna stand back, shoulder width apart at the thighs and the feet. You're gonna lunge backwards with one, so it's a reverse lunge. Drop the knee down, keep the knee at a 90-degree angle with the floor in your foot. So don't drag past the toe, keep it right here, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. You're gonna come back up using your legs. You use the arms for support. Drop down into a deep squat. I want you to try to get past 90 degrees, building up that range of motion, okay? Back up, switch legs, down into the lunge. Again, my elbows are fully extended right here, 90 degrees at the top, and back down, boom, squat. And then so you can start getting a flow with it and just burn through them, just like that, okay? We're gonna go for 10 of these. So reverse lunge, nice, and then squat. Boom, perfect. Now when you're doing your squat, try to stay on those heels, right? So if you come up on the toes, it's not gonna activate all the right muscles. So hang on those heels when you come back up. Reverse leg, boom, and squat. Perfect, switch legs. So he's keeping his knees straight in a line. That's what we want. We don't want bowing out or bowing in. Now the faster you go, the more it's gonna burn, obviously. And again, that's what makes the suspension trainer so cool. It's at your own pace, at your own level. Boom, straight, 90 degrees, nice. All right, perfect, good work. Easy peasy, not too bad, round 1, right? Okay, movement number 2. We're gonna adjust the suspension trainer. And this is going to be a pull-up utilized by the suspension trainer, okay? It's one of my favorite things to do on the TRX because it is, again, all at your own level of resistance, right? I mean, I can do a lot of pull-ups, I don't mean to brag, but I can still use this and perfect my pull-ups even better and also focus more on the muscles I want to utilize, right? We're gonna sit on our heels and I'm gonna use my legs to help me get up into my pull-up. Now I want my elbows to stay completely parallel to my body, right? So I'm not coming too far forward, I'm not coming back, right? I'm using all back, but with the suspension trainer, you can use your legs to help get up, right? So I'm kind of squatting a little bit, but I want to focus on my arms and my back, right here, squeezing through the top. I'm squeezing all my back muscles right now. Slowly retracting to a full extension and back up. Now, if it comes too hard, you get a little more under it and you stand up a little bit more, right? All right, let's get it. So again, notice how the elbows were coming to the side, not to the front, right? So I'm pulling all back here and you're gonna utilize all these muscles right there. So now, I want you essentially to hang straight down. See how you're at an angle? So walk in a little bit. Okay, good. And pull. Nice. So now when you go to the top, you can hold. Come up. That's an isometric hold right there. You feel all those muscles popping? And slow come down. Nice. That's the eccentric movement. So you got concentric movement on the way up. Explosion, isometric hold, slow down the eccentric movement. Nice. Let's get 2 more. All right, and up. Nice. Good squeeze. Relax. Good work. All right. Yeah, this burns a little bit, right? That's good. Now, ideally, you can make these things a little bit higher, right? So we're kind of restricted because of the level this is at, but at my house, I have mine all the way up to the ceiling. So I can put that sucker up to here, essentially. And that way it's a little bit easier, and I'm shorter than you, so it's easier for me to do this because I'm short. But you're a little more under it, right? That way you can utilize your legs a little bit more. So we'll raise this thing up. I can wrap it around one more time. We'll get a little bit higher. All right. Next thing we're doing is a YBell deadlift to curl press, okay? So we're using the YBell Pro Series. These things are 18 pounds. Even though they're so tiny, they look so compact, you know what I mean? So we're going to a deadlift. All right, we're gonna grab our top grip. Now, a deadlift is a hip hinge, right? It's not a squat. It's not, I don't know, it's not a squat, it's a deadlift. I don't know how else to explain that. So you have a slight knee bend, okay? The weight's gonna be in front of you. Keep your shoulder blades back, chest poked out. You're gonna drop down. Notice how my knees are bent and my hip is hinging and I'm not squatting, right? So I'm coming down here. You wanna get as much range of motion as you can. You can go to the toes, you can go in front, however much you can stretch the hamstrings out. You're gonna stand back up to the deadlift, curl, press, okay? This is the ultimate total body movement with the YBells. Back down, touch the floor if you can, standing up, curl, racking the weight, press. That's it, let's do it. Okay, so poking the chest out, you're hip hinging rather than squatting, right? Slight knee bend, yep, weight in front of you, and drop. Nice, come up, rack the weight to a curl, perfect, boom, beautiful. Good, last one. Good, okay, relax. Now, I didn't preface this at the beginning. Sometimes my brain moves too fast and I didn't lay the groundwork down, but this is a 30-minute workout, right? We're doing 6 movements, low reps right now, just to kind of get that form down. But as you go, you can increase the weight or you can increase the reps. The more reps you do, the more endurance you're gonna have, right? You're gonna build that form up. The higher weight you do, the more strength you're gonna build. So everything is focused around what you wanna do and how you wanna tailor your body, right? So for us today, we're working on the form, working on the endurance. We're doing 3 sets, and it's just showing you how quickly you can actually get a good solid 30-minute workout in, okay? Tailoring your body to fit you in 30 minutes or less, it's easy. Okay, next movement. These are my favorite chest movements with the YBells, and it's called, I don't know if it's actually called this, is what I've always called it. It's called the Wolverines, okay? Think about like Hugh Jackman, the Wolverines, like, psh, you know? I like to go inside grip, okay? Gonna get a wider base. You're gonna come across the body and you're squeezing the inner part of your chest. So you're basically gonna try to get the opposite nipple line, right? So I'm coming across, boom, that's where I wanna be. I'm squeezing all the under and outside part of my chest. Really, almost every aspect of my pectoral is getting flexed, okay? So the alternating, you're gonna go 1, 2, and then together, okay? Now this is a very, it's not necessarily advanced, but it is difficult because a lot of people have trouble actually activating their chest, right? So it's a new, unique movement in the fact that if you've never done it, it might feel a little bit different. You might not feel like you're flexing all that much. Rotate the wrist into a supinated grip, yep, back down. Now I want you to extend out just a little bit more and back, and then together, nice. So less flexion at the elbow, keeping it a little bit more outward rather than like this.
Okay.
There you go. Nice, and then together. Are we feeling it in the chest? Okay, good, good, good. That means we're activating it properly. Again, this is sometimes a difficult movement because if you don't have a lot of mind to muscle connectivity, it might be hard to actually activate those muscles. But once you figure that out, it's one of my favorite activations for the pecs. And again, comes down to reps, comes down to weight. If you want to get a big pump, you can go heavier on these, but make sure your form is strong and clean. Good. Okay, next movement. We are going to do a single arm swing to BU hold. Now again, I kind of create these things out of my own mind, so like they might not have the right names, but this is what I call it, okay? A YBell swing. So you're gonna practice this form first. Another big thing in fitness is swings, right? A lot of people get the swing wrong. We're just using a hip hinge, right? I'm keeping my butt poking back and forth. I'm swinging with the hips. I'm not really using my arms all that much. But now on this next movement, you're gonna come in, hold, okay? And then pop back out, boom, BU hold, bottom up hold. That's why it's called BU. Rock it back down, boom, boom. This is gonna be an isometric stability hold, right? Back down, boom. So when you're at the bottom, keep going. And then put it a little more 90 degrees out. Elbow up a little bit, yeah, and back down. Swing, boom, perfect. Try not to use the arm too much on the swing, using those hips, chest up. Nice, and when you come down, you can have the weight in a pronated. Right now, that's neutral, that's perfect. Rotate it a little bit when you come back. Perfect, keep going. That swing is a perfect form. Again, you're watching the hip hinge, right? He's not over swinging it, he's not arching his back too much, he's not bending his knees too much. Perfect, okay, last movement. This is gonna help with building up that squat form, that range of motion, getting some depth, and also incorporating total body movement. We're gonna grab our YBells, we're gonna have it on the inside grip, okay? All I want you to do is stand, curl, press, back down. And then when you sit, try your best to control that motion, right? So you're not just going, boom, right? I want you to do a slow sit, relax, kind of rock back a little bit, and then repeat, okay? And now when you're doing your curl, neutral grip, supinated grip, rotate to a pronated grip. Now get a little bit wider the feet. Perfect. Toes pointed straight, chest out, stand up. Beautiful. Curl, press. Now this is another regressed kind of movement. Perfect sit. You can raise the seat up higher. You can sit into a regular chair, kitchen chair or couch. Whatever you need to do, this is something you can do anywhere. Now, and this is also gonna help with staying on the heels in the squat. So notice as he sits down, he's on those heels. That's where you want to be anyway. Nice up, curl, rotating press, beautiful. All right, Jacob, round one done. He's gonna get a quick water break. Now again, in these circuit fashions, the reason why it's 30 minutes is because we're going bang, 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 right? We're not taking big rests in between the movements, but we are taking a rest in between the sets. So I'm gonna give him about a minute and a half, 2-minute rest, get some water, and we'll jump right back into round two and knock it out. Okay, round two, chest up.
Take it away, feeling too good to me, good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be, wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. You're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you.
Beautiful. All right, water break. Next, we have round three coming up. This is the hard round, right? Everything comes down to the last round, okay? We're only probably 15, 20 minutes into our workout, taking a little bit longer because we're explaining the movements. We're gonna take a little bit of a rest, come back in, knock out that third set. All right, get some water. Okay, we are going to go through round three of this third 3-set workout, 6 movements, okay? We're gonna start with our reverse lunge to squat. And I'm gonna go through a few series of questions with Jacob while he goes through his movement. Go ahead and start that.
Some hand movement here, you want it.
Stays in a pronated grip for now, yep.
You would think I'd have it by now. Here we go.
Okay, so I wanna ask you a few questions. First question is, where does health and wellness and fitness fall into your lifestyle currently, and where would you like it to be going forward from here on out while you're trying to tailor your body to fit you?
Well, it's a great question. Currently, health and fitness has kind of taken a back seat in my life. For a while this year, I was watching my diet, getting to the gym multiple times a week, running more than I had ever ran in my life. And it's definitely, after a few months, I guess, I just couldn't keep up with it. And you know, it's a hard transition from doing nothing to going, hitting the gym 3, 4, sometimes 5 days a week. And so right now it's taking a back seat, but I'd love to be back in that rhythm where I'm watching what I eat every day, getting back to the gym multiple times a week. So workouts like this aren't kicking my butt like it is right now. So.
Well, that's why you're here, man. I mean, that's a good start, right? So it's always, where do I start and how do I continue that? The consistency, getting in the groove of things, and developing a healthy habit in the lifestyle of the gym and health and wellness. Like, if you try to force it on yourself, and it can become an unhealthy aspect. Like, you don't want to be unhealthy, you want it to be a positive impact in your life. So getting in, building the consistency, and doing these movements that are fundamental, and they're gonna help your overall strength and wellness, right? So good start. I mean, I like that. All right, we're gonna jump straight into our pull-ups, your favorite.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so as you're finishing out these last few, I want you to think about what the definition of a tailored suit for Jacob looks like. What does success look and feel like to you as you go about this journey, trying to tailor your body to fit you?
I'd like to drop, you know, I'd like to be a lot thinner. I'd like to get some of this fat off of me and really start to build more muscle and define that muscle on my body. And I just want to go day to day not feeling sluggish, not wanting to feel dragged down by the weight of myself, you know. I want to be able to go try on clothes and not, you know, have to put everything back because it didn't fit me, or go to multiple stores. Like, I'd like to, you know, just feel comfortable in my own body and my own clothes. And yeah, that's what a tailored suit feels like for me. So.
That sounds like a nice suit, man. I want to see you in that thing. The idea of health and wellness is exactly what you're talking about, the sluggish feeling, the slow feeling. That's what I want people to no longer experience. I want people to have energy. I want people waking up feeling fresh and having the energy to go about their day and, like, you know, feel comfortable in the suit that they are in, right? That's what it's all about. It's feeling confident, comfortable in who you are as a person. That doesn't mean you have to be the biggest, fastest, and strongest. You just gotta be the best version of yourself. And that's what New Suit Fitness is all about. Getting in those 30-minute workouts a day. If you wanna get an hour workout in and get jacked, then do that too. But it's just about tailoring it to fit you and your lifestyle, right?
Right.
Nice, okay. We're gonna move on over to our deadlift, curl to press. Hip hinge, perfect. Okay, as you finish out these last 3 reps, I want you to think about this one. What is one of or some of the biggest roadblocks in your life currently? And what are some excuses that are preventing you from achieving your goals, kind of setting you back and allowing you to take that seat back and letting fitness kind of fall to the wayside a little bit? Last one. Up, curl, press. Perfect.
Ask it one more time.
So what is the biggest roadblock that you are facing currently, and what are some of the excuses that are kind of making you take that seat back and letting fitness kind of fall to the wayside?
Right. A lot of cliche answers here. Roadblocks. Probably the biggest one's just my diet, you know. I think that's a hard one for everybody. It's just committing to eating healthier foods and just not, you know, saying, hey, it's healthy in moderation, I guess, to be like, hey, I can have some candy here, or have a dessert here. But when you're doing that every single day and you're not being strict on yourself and saying, hey, let's take care of, you know, eating healthier foods and not eating burgers every day, or, you know, snacking late at night before you go to bed. Diet's probably my biggest roadblock. And some of those excuses, again, pretty cliche, but it's just like, hey, I'll have this now, but tomorrow I'm gonna eat healthier, or tomorrow I'm gonna work harder to burn that off or something, you know? Just always telling yourself, you know, hey, I'll make up for this tomorrow, or I'll, you know, start working harder after this last cheat meal. But it's a cheat meal every day or every meal. So those are some of the biggest roadblocks and some excuses I make, and I know a lot of people make as well. So.
Yeah. Well, man, it's not a cliche if it's true, right? So they're cliches for a reason, because they are the overarching problems that we have in society. It is the diet, it is the consistency, it is the excuses of tomorrow I'll be better. And being better than yesterday, being stronger than you were yesterday, that's always the goal, right? And actually setting those consistent pillars to be like, okay, I'm actually gonna do this, I'm gonna start today. Today is day one every single day, right? I tell my Facebook group all the time, like on Monday is day one. Whether you're on day 100 or it actually is your day one, it's still a new day, it still has to start now. And building off those ideas of consistency and the cliches of diet and getting into that, that's a problem everybody deals with. But what I'm trying to do is build a community where we go through those issues together. Like, I have those same problems. I drink when I shouldn't, and I set myself up to fail sometimes. And that's coming from someone whose lifestyle is training. So it's a reality that everybody has to deal with. So I like it. We'll get that sorted out. Okay. Next, we are doing our YBell swing to BU hold.
Okay.
So Jacob here is a relatively newly married man. Isn't that correct?
Yes. 1 year in.
Nice. So what I want to ask you now is, what is something or someone that you want to be able to help and provide for? What do you want to be able to bring to the table for your family and for the people you care about? What is kind of driving you in that motivation?
I'd like to be just a positive example. I think, my wife Clarissa, she tries her hardest to, push me in the right direction and influence me to make positive decisions, whether it's eating healthier, brushing your teeth at night, like waking up and going to the gym, stuff like that. We try to push each other, we try to work off one another, and just, it's hard to go through something by yourself, and a lot of people have to, and I commend those people. But it is a lot easier when you have the person that's living with you on that same journey as you.
Holding you accountable. Holding
you accountable, wanting to wake up early and go into the gym with you, wanting to make healthier meals throughout the week and stuff. So that's, if there's one thing I'd like to be onto my family, onto my wife, my friends, is just a positive example and a positive influence to them to say, hey, someone like myself who's not in the best shape, doesn't always have the best diet, stuff like that, I'm still working my hardest to get up every morning, go to the gym, eat healthier every meal, drink enough water every day. And if that can help, be a positive influence on my family members and, maybe one day my kids, that's all.
Well, so you have a unique opportunity in the sense that you have a lot of room to thrive, right? It's not like you're gonna be doing all this for nothing, right? You have a lot of debt to lose. And when you lose that debt, you're gonna be able to show all these people around you in your community and your family, your friends, that, hey, I did this and you could do it too. So you have that opportunity to be a great positive example. And when you're talking about, doing these things alone, you have to commend those people, but that's what I'm trying to stop. I don't want people to do things alone. I want people to understand that there's a community of people just like you that are going through those same things, that we're all here to support your journey. Okay, sweet, man. Let's get into our Wolverines.
Okay. These are sneaky on you right here. You think it looks simple or it looks,
yeah, these
like
are good.
An easy motion.
I'm telling you.
After a little bit, man, these really get you.
They're my favorite chest exercise. Good. Okay, let's get these last 2 rounds in. How does tackling this challenge now, the challenge of health and wellness and, tailoring your body to fit you, how do you think that's going to set you up to prepare for the future hardships that you're going to experience? Because everybody experiences hardships in life, right? So I want to understand how this is going to help set you up to prepare yourself for those things.
Right. Well, again, you hear a lot of, tackling something that you didn't think that you could tackle. Coming to this workout today, I didn't know how I was going to do. Obviously, I'm sweating like crazy. I've had to take a few breaks, on the brink of throwing up sometimes. But when you go through something like this, and if you can commit to going through something like this daily, it could be a few times a week, you're showing yourself, hey, I can do hard things and I can overcome them. And look, I'm still here and I'm better than I was before. So when you go through those hard times and you go out and you set yourself up to try something new and you're unsure of it, you can always remind yourself, hey, I've done hard things in the past, and I've completed them. I'm still here and I'm better because of it. Why can't I go and do this? So that's definitely something that I think fitness and weight training can help you overcome things, or that's how it can help you overcome things in the future.
100%. I mean, I think it's Kelly Clarkson that says, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, stand a little taller. 100%, you know, getting through hardships, surviving those battles. Like I have, one of my taglines is survive so we can strive, so we can thrive, right? Getting through that hardship and getting out of it on the other end side of things you're gonna be stronger than you were. And the gym is the one place that you can control your pain and your hardship. You're putting yourself through that pain. It's the only place in the world that's like, I'm doing this to myself. I'm choosing to experience this hardship, choosing to experience this pain, and I'm gonna be stronger for it. That's why I love fitness. It's why I love going for runs and like pushing yourself past those limits, because hell, I'm doing this to myself and I'm gonna be better for it. So it's extremely exciting, and it's why I love the fitness lifestyle so much. Okay, last movement, we're doing our squat, sit, stand, curl to press. All right, as you finish this last round, I wanna ask you one last question, Jacob. Boom, boom, beautiful. Are you ready to tailor your body to fit you?
Of course, no better time than right now in the present.
That's right, the present, baby. So this is the new suit set for
Wow.
you, brother. Exactly what I'm wearing right now. It's the new suit shirt, the new suit shorts, it's a suit. This is what you're gonna be using to tailor your body to fit you. Now, what's so special about the new suit set is that is a double XL, okay? If you lose your weight and you achieve your goals, I will give you the size that fits the new suit for free. Wow. The new suit that you tailor to fit you, whether that's a medium or a large or whatever, I will give you the new suit for free. That is what separates New Suit Fitness from everybody else. I'm not leaving you after you make your purchase. I'm providing a place for you to build a community with, build a family with, and be held accountable. And I'm gonna check in on you. I'm gonna stay on you. I'm gonna be grinding on you. Make sure you achieve those goals, okay?
Awesome.
That's round one of the giveaway, brother. I'll be right back. Hang tight. All right, Jacob. Round two of the giveaway provided by TRX. They are also supporting you along this journey. What we just used, the TRX suspension trainer, is now yours. Wait, that one.
Sweet.
And again, this is something that's gonna be used for all total body movements. You can do isolation movements, and this is all at home. You set this up on your door. I have it hanging from my ceiling. It's awesome. You can use it whenever you want, and you can do the circuits with it that we just went through. Wow. This is the Bandit. These are strength resistant bands provided again by TRX. They have awesome handles in there to make everything super comfortable. Light resistance or heavy resistance is all up to you. And that again is provided by TRX. Thank you so much, TRX, for supporting this journey for Jacob and getting you done.
Sweet, man.
You ready for the next thing?
There's more.
There's more, dude.
And there's more.
He already sees it. I got to get him out of the hiding spot that I got. All right, brother. Round three of the giveaway provided again by TRX. You have your own YBell Pro Series, exactly what we were just using, the 18-pounders. You got a pair. There's no more excuses. TRX and New Suit Fitness have really hooked you up with the idea that you can train at your house from now on, right? And I'm gonna get you on this app that's gonna have all the workouts that you need. Again, free of charge. This also comes with the New Suit Fitness thing. You ready for the last thing?
Dude, I can't believe there's even more. Like, holy cow, the YBells too?
Yeah, man. Round four of the giveaway. This is provided by Phorm, okay? This is your fuel, the recovery, the protein growth. After you strength train, you take your Formula One post-workout. That is your protein. Then you have your ignition. This is your recovery. This is the carbohydrates. They're gonna refuel your body so you don't feel terrible after getting through a sweaty, hard workout, right? That is provided by Phorm. Again, they wanna see you succeed. They wanna see you thrive. All of this today, man, is provided by people who care about you, people who want to actually make a difference in the world. And I'm extremely thankful for TRX, for Phorm, and for myself, for New Suit Fitness, because I want to help people. I want to see him thrive. I want to see him tailor his body to fit you. Jacob, you can put that down. I need you to do one last thing for me, man.
Jeez, all right.
You got to get that logo with me.
Let's do it.
We're going to tailor our body to fit us. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bah! Perfect.
Dude, thank you so much, man. That is awesome. You said there was a giveaway. You didn't tell me it was a whole gym, dude.
How much is that? How much is this?